theme of today's message is inoculation. Inoculation in the sense of inoculating your clients so that they are not infected by competitors' encroachments. I have a theme stuck in my head that, you have to treat your clients as though one day they're going to be sitting on the Amtrak Acela Express next to some sharply dressed, Hugo Boss clad whiz kid from a consulting firm, in my case perhaps a marketing consulting firm, and that person's going to start dropping all sorts of knowledge that they got from their corporate marketing department. I have to inoculate my clients, figuratively speaking of course, with enough knowledge and trust and context that when they are presented with other ideas, that my client feels as though those are things that we may have considered, we may consider, but that I trust that the person I'm already working with will bring those things to me at the right time. So worst case scenario would be that my client would come back to me and say, Bob, I ran into someone on the train who started talking about all this marketing stuff. Have we considered those things? I really like working with you, but I just wanted to bring them up because they sound interesting. Now that's not always going to be the case. One of my longest standing clients fired me after 3 years, this was years ago, because I didn't bring something up that I noticed was an issue. And it was adjacent to my area of responsibility. The CEO got back in touch with someone he had worked with once before. That person talked some marketing talk into the CEO's ear, and the CEO came back and said, "Did you know about this stuff?" I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, why didn't you mention this?" I said, "Well, I figured that you guys have blah, 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 had it under control," whatever I said. And it didn't go very well from there. It took 3 or 4 months before I was ditched in favor of the new guy. So I learned a couple lessons there. It's inoculation in the sense of opening your mouth and saying when you see issues so that your client isn't blindsided or feels like, hey, why didn't my guy bring this up? And also with the level of knowledge and education and certainly trust that you are always acting on their behalf, looking at things from their perspective. So that's all for now. I'll keep you posted.